Hello teachers, we will be going through the PBL based on the chapter Tamarind in grade 5. The concepts covered in this PBL are caring for plants and protecting and conserving trees or the environment. The learning outcomes are conducts short interviews of people around, example, interviewing grandparents, teachers, school librarians, gardeners, etc. Uses meaningful, grammatically correct sentences to describe and narrate incidents. And for framing questions, reads text with comprehension, locates details and sequence of events. Takes dictation for different purposes such as lists, paragraphs, dialogues, etc. Writes paragraphs in English from verbal and visual clues with appropriate punctuation markers and linkers. Reads print in the surroundings like in advertisements, directions, names of places, etc. and understands and answers queries. The learning objectives are identify the trees and plants around the school, use simple sentences to introduce collected leaves to peers, and debate about cutting of trees and use simple phrases to convey personal views. The PBL starts with the thinking question. This think question reads as, why are plants important to us and how can we take care of them? The children might come up with many answers to this question. Try and see if you could include some of the answers into your summary. You can talk about trees giving oxygen, trees giving shelter or a home for birds, trees giving us raw materials to make books, or trees just giving you shade where you can sit down and rest. The first activity involves leaf rubbing. Here, all you need to do is find a tree with a rough bark. You place your paper on it and gently rub on it with colors, and you will see the image reveal itself. Activity 2 involves you interviewing a gardener. This is to help you find out more. You can ask the gardener questions such as, what do plants need to grow? Or, how do we take care of the plants? Activity 3, protect plants. Go around your neighborhood and identify the different plants that are around you. See what is their name in your mother tongue and what is its name in English, and write a note to the plant. For example, as you can see, this is an alada mara and its name in English is banyan tree. And the note to the plant is, I love to swing on you. The fourth activity is to create a poster for protecting the environment. So you can talk about protecting the forest or trees in specific and come up with any poster of your own design. The comprehension passage is, Karan loved a big tree in the park. One day, a woodcutter came to cut it down. Karan begged him to stop. The woodcutter said to plant a new tree instead. Karan and his father planted a sapling. The next day, a robin, a squirrel appeared. Karan told his friends and soon everyone planted trees. Now, the town is full of happy trees. Activity 5. Here are a few questions that are based on the comprehension passage. Who asked Karan to plant a sapling? Woodcutter. What is another word for begged? Pleaded. Why did Karan plant a sapling? Because the woodcutter suggested it. The next part is the creative space. Here you can cut and paste pictures of different trees from old magazines, newspapers and books. Do encourage the children to write a few lines while they are doing this activity. They can write down the name of the tree or the plant, the parts of the tree, the colors used, and the source. For example, as you can see, here there is a coconut tree. The parts of the tree are trunk, branch, and leaf. The colors used are brown and green, and the source could be any magazine. Now we move on to self-assessment questions. What would you use to take care of plants? Option A, the watering can. What does a plant need to grow? B, the sun. This PBL ends with the OMR sheet. This sheet is given to the students to help them practice for competitive exams that they might appear for in the future. I hope this PBL has been useful. Thank you, teachers.